This is a horror story recounted by Pam Mao, who heard it from Grandma Noi, describing a terrifying encounter along a remote road shrouded in darkness and mystery. The tale begins on a road lined with tall, ancient rubber trees. During the day, the route appears harmless, brightly lit as it winds through the town. But once past the district boundary, everything changes. The streetlights vanish, the darkness becomes absolute, and silence reigns. The rubber trees loom large, some wrapped in yellow cloth, a symbol of sacred protection, warning all not to harm them. Grandma Noi had two grandsons, Deer and Diao. Deer was a kind, athletic young man, a promising footballer preparing to be ordained as a monk in gratitude to his grandmother. Diao, on the other hand, was reckless, addicted to drinking, partying, and gaming. One night, shortly before his ordination, Deer asked to visit friends to play video games one last time. Grandma Noi, asleep at the time, was jolted awake by a haunting voice calling her name repeatedly, "Yai, Yai." It was Deer's voice, sobbing and desperate. Looking outside into the pitch-black night, she saw him standing under the jackfruit tree near the fence, crying and begging for help. "I don't want to die," he wept. Oddly, the usually aggressive house dog was silent. A tall, dark figure stood beside Deer, towering over him despite Deer's athletic frame. This figure was holding Deer tightly with ropes, binding his arms and neck. Sensing a supernatural presence, Grandma Noi prayed fervently, offering up the merit of Deer's upcoming ordination and even pleading to shorten her own life in exchange for her grandson's.
Suddenly, the vision vanished. Alarmed, she woke her son, Ood, and together they realized Deer hadn't come home. Moments later, news arrived. Deer had been in a motorcycle accident. His bike had collided with a car, then slammed headfirst into a rubber tree. The crash was devastating. Rescue teams were sure he wouldn't survive, but somehow he lived, though in critical condition, requiring brain surgery. Deer survived, but his nights in the hospital were restless. He would wake in tears, repeatedly murmuring, "No, I won't go." Fearing spiritual interference, Grandma Noi sought out a local medium. The medium revealed that the tree Deer had crashed into was inhabited by numerous tormented spirits. A grand offering was required, a full ritual with food, liquor, and specific items. Most crucially, the ritual had to be performed late at night, and no matter what, no one was to look back. Ood, along with Diao, brought the offerings to the rubber tree. Diao mocked the ritual, showing no fear. During the offering, Ood saw something crawl out from behind the tree. Dark, dirty feet, followed by blackened hands. Then came rustling sounds like dozens of figures descending the tree. Ood grabbed Diao and forced him to back away without looking.
On the way home, Diao scoffed. Ghosts! It was probably just some vagrants. He boasted he would confront the spirits himself. The next day, Diao returned to the rubber tree, ate the pig's head offering, drank the ritual liquor, and kicked the remaining items into the dirt. He came home drunk. From that day forward, he changed. He no longer spoke. He sat in corners, scratching walls and banging his head, crying incessantly. Within 3 months, he wasted away, pale, incoherent, with twisted legs and wild eyes. He was eventually diagnosed with tuberculosis, but it attacked his legs and bones in an inexplicable way. Some say it wasn't just physical. At night, he would disappear and be found embracing the rubber tree, bleeding from bruises and scrapes. From a tall, strong young man, he had become a walking corpse. He died within months of the incident. Deer, on the other hand, slowly recovered. Though not fully the same, he went on to work in an auto repair shop. His survival felt like a miracle. Perhaps the spirits took the wrong person, or perhaps Grandma Noi's prayer made the difference. What Dayal saw that night, no one will ever know, but his fate serves as a grim warning. Some forces should never be mocked. Whether one believes or not, it is best to never test the boundaries of the unknown.